and welcome to my physics lab. I even put on my lab coat to make sure I didn't get any dihydrogen monoxide water in case this goes crazy or it splashes. So we'll go ahead and get started. This experiment is going to be looking at Newton's first law as well as inertia. So just to kind of show you what I've got going on here, 3 glasses of water, each having 1 cup of water in it, 3 toilet paper rolls, and then just a small cutting board. And then I have some eggs as well. I got extra in case this goes awry. It shouldn't if Newton's law is correct, or there could be something I did wrong. But anyways, we have backup eggs, but hopefully everything goes well. So just kind of some of the physics behind this. So we're dealing with Newton's first law, which I'll go ahead and read just to get the wording right. An object will remain at rest or move at a constant speed in a straight line unless it is acted on by an unbalanced force. Okay, so what does that mean? So let's focus on the eggs. This is kind of the object that we're targeting for this experiment. So they're at rest right now. They don't want to move. But when I apply an unbalanced force, my hand to the cutting board, that's going to disrupt that rest. So in theory, gravity should kick in and these should move at a constant velocity, so same speed and direction, because gravity is pushing it down into the glasses of water and nothing should shatter. Maybe there'll be some splashing. So that is kind of leads us into inertia, which the definition of inertia is the property of an object that resists changes in motion. So these eggs don't want to move, but because I'm applying that force, they're going to. But they want to do it in a straight line and at a constant speed if they can. So that's why this experiment should be successful. So let's see. I think that was all from my notes. So yeah. So I will go ahead and kind of shift the camera a little bit so we can see it better. But hopefully this goes well because of Newton's first law. Okay, so I hope that is a much better visual right before we go ahead and do this experiment. I almost, I think, made a mistake and I had put the eggs more like on a vertical line, but I double checked because it felt like something was wrong, and so they're laying like horizontal, so they aren't like nested inside the toilet paper roll. So I think that saved me. We'll see. There's still some danger in all this, so it's exciting though. So I'm gonna just go ahead and go for it, and we will see what happens. So I'm applying pressure, and inertia should kick in, and gravity, and the egg should be totally fine. So 1, 2, 3. Oh my. So trial 1 didn't go so well. I got 1 out of 3, so it's not a complete failure. But this is kind of why I wanted to do it, just because it would be a challenge. So I'm not sure 100% what went wrong. I did go back and watch the video. I think what I'm going to do this round is apply even more pressure. I don't think I pushed hard enough. And then I also moved the glasses a little bit closer together so the eggs aren't so much spread apart. It kind of looked, that's like what the physics girl did. So round 2. Glad I have extra eggs, but yeah, let's try this again. All right. Oh, now I'm really nervous. Okay, just gonna go for it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that worked, yay! A total success, all 3. So I kind of already explained the physics behind it. It looks like we proved it. So inertia kicked in. They didn't want to move, but because they were having to move, they went in a constant speed and direction down because of gravity pushing them into the water, and then the Water stopped them from shattering like the other two eggs. Did in trial one. So yeah, this was super fun. I'm glad I didn't have to waste any more eggs, but it was totally worth it. Yeah, so I will definitely be more detailed about kind of what's going on in the written part, but that is my experiment.